My name's Austin. So recently I've been getting into Clash Royale actually. Ooh, exciting. I used to play Clash of Clans like a lot. It's pretty sad. Back then when the personal timer or the personal break used to occur, it used to take like 6 hours before it would kick you out. I used to play for 6 hours. It's pretty sad. Don't really play Clash of Clans really that much anymore. Clash Royale, I don't know, and I'd say I play like 2 hours a day. I don't know. It's a pretty fun game. It's just I don't really like tacking all the time, especially since chest takes so long to open. Look at all exciting! I got a super magical chest. It gives me 414 cards. That's freaking crazy. 82 rares and 13 epics, which uh if the only epic I actually truly want is like the free spell, so hopefully I can finally get it from this because they're not selling it. Of course, again, I've been waiting for almost like a week. They still haven't sold Goblin Barrel. I kind of want to buy the Goblin Barrel, but I don't really care for it. I just want to buy it. Um, I hope I get some hogs in there or wizards because those are the only epics rares I really use, or the bomb tower. Bomb tower's alright. I don't know. I don't know if I'll be using it. Like right now, it's good for these lower arenas. I'm in Arena 5 because like they use a lot of lower troops, and the bomb tower is very bulky, almost 1200 hit points and 130. The damage isn't extreme. I saw a lot of people using Teslas. Teslas are pretty good, I guess. This is they're pretty weak. Teslas are all right. They just attack only one enemy though, and they're pretty like they just like don't have a lot of hit points, which I don't really. And some bad things about the bomb tower is like obviously it doesn't attack air. Or I feel like if it did attack air, it'd probably be a little bit OP. But and the Tesla costs one less elixir. But in my opinion, I think the bomb tower is better for this low of a league. Um, so hopefully, with the super magical, just maybe I could get the ice wizard. That'd be so cool. This one right here. Uh, I don't know if I really want the mirror. It'd be cool to have, but it's not like something I really excited about getting. Poison wouldn't be too bad. I really want the free spell really bad. For rares, I would like a wizard or hog rider. That'd be cool. Uh, don't really. I have the expo on my mini account. I actually have two mini accounts, but in one of my accounts I do have the expo, and it's. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Uh, Balloon, Giant Skeleton seems pretty cool. I wouldn't be too mad about it. I actually got that on the mini account as well today. Actually, it goes from a gold chest, then maybe a free chest. I have all these. So yeah, the things I really want is the free spell, Barbarian or Minion Horde, Hog Rider, free spell, Mirror, or Wizard. So hopefully this super magical chest gives me one of those. That'd be pretty exciting. Uh, these are all like the cards I did. See, Olympics, Diane, which don't really. I used to use it, not anymore really. Skeleton Army, I think garbage. That's the card I started out with, and I just don't like it. I don't find any use for it really. Prince is pretty good. Oh, Skeleton could take out Prince pretty easily, but like I don't know, it's not worth it. Uh, Lightning spell that costs way too much. I don't really like using spells in generals. So and then the P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A. It gets way too distracted too easily. So it's alright. It's pretty tanky, and if it does get on the tower is like gone. But it's just not my cup of tea. So what I'm running with is the Baby Dragon. This is for air and splash damage. I like to run it with my Hog Rider. Bomb towers to take out the little mini enemies because a lot of people use goblins, barbarians, stuff like that. And even though it's not the most powerful, it does a decent amount of damage and it's pretty bulky, so it could take a beating. Hog Rider. I used to use the Prince, but the Hog Rider, like, it goes straight for the towers. Well, the Prince gets distracted way too easily and, like, gets taken out pretty quick. I can't tell you how many times I needed, like, 1 or 2 hits on the tower and I could have won. And no, the freaking the Prince would get distracted and would end up in a draw. It's like, come on. So the Hog Rider goes straight for buildings. That's the only one thing I actually enjoy about it. Because it doesn't have more health or more more damage. The Prince, I think 1100 hit points and 220 damage, which is actually doubled if it's charging. Well, the Hog Rider only has 968 hit points and 193 damage, so but it just goes for buildings. That's why I like the Hog Rider better. And if I could get the freeze anytime, I heard the freeze and the Hog Rider is a very good combo. Goblins. See, for air, I already have the dragon and the minion horde, so I don't really feel like I need archers or like goblins. So the reason I don't really use archers is if I'm trying to hit a Prince or like a Prince, it spawns 3 goblins and they're pretty powerful. 128 hit points and 80 damage sets. They could destroy like a Prince pretty easily. I know the archers have more health and not as much damage, surprisingly, but and they're 3 elixir. I don't think they're worth it. They're pretty cool, I guess, at the beginning, but after that, I'd rather use goblins or spirit goblins. Again, I don't really use the I have like air troops already, the minion horde, and dragon. So I don't need spear goblins. So I'd rather choose goblins in my opinion. And then the minion horde, it's just a good card all around. I don't really care for the minions. Let me see if I can find them. I used to use them, but yeah. And I don't know. It's not worth it in my opinion. A minion horde could take out Prince, Hog Rider, could destroy dragons. They're just like really good counters to like a lot of cards. So I would rather use them, even though they cost 5 elixir and they could get destroyed by arrows, which are only 3. But I don't know. You just gotta know when to use them at the right time. I use Knight because it's kind of like a meat shield. I could use it paired with the dragon or something like that, or the minion horde. And even though it's kind of like a meat shield, it actually does pretty decent damage, 120 damage. So it's not like bad of a card in my opinion. And then barbarians. Barbarians are like one of the best troops out there. Like everybody uses barbarians. They're just like good counters to a lot of like big units like giant skeleton, giant prince, hog rider. The barbarians just shut down everything. So I really think the barbarians are really good. And if they do get to your tower, they could take it out quick. And then I use arrows. Arrows, I just like using, because again, a lot of people in this arena use like little troops, goblins, minion hordes, regular minions, and arrows kind of destroy all of that. So when I get the free spell, I probably replace that with the arrows. Yeah, it's only one elixir more. So I want the free spell bad. It's gonna be exciting. Arrows are cool. That's the only spell I do not like lightning spell that much at all. We're like the rocket. I think it's a terrible card. I have 21 dang. Zap. I never used it, so I really can't say anything about it. And Fireball. Fireball, I feel like is okay for lower levels, but higher, it, it does destroy barbarians. So maybe I should start trying it out. Um, it's just that it's one more elixir, and then you know what? Actually, I'm gonna upgrade it. You know what? It's just that it has a smaller range and lower one more elixir. That's why I don't really like it. But you know, I've been getting destroys barbarians, which a lot of people use to counter my hog rider. So maybe it might be a good choice to switch. So my deck is kind of like a 50-50 deck. See, draw, victory, victory, defeat, victory, draw, defeat. I draw a lot. If like at least what I like about this deck, even though if I'm gonna lose, at least I could end up drawing with them. At least I won't lose any trophies, in my opinion. Victory, victory, draw, victory, victory. Look how I went on a winning streak. Defeat, draw, defeat. So this deck isn't too bad. It's just kind of like depends on the deck you're facing. So yeah. Anyways, have a good day. Bye.